The Wealth Blueprint Podcast. Welcome to The Wealth Blueprint, the podcast dedicated to helping you build real financial freedom. I'm your host, Vikram Singh, and today we're diving deep into what it truly means to be rich, beyond just looking rich.
And I'm Ananya Sharma. We've all seen those social media posts, right? The fancy cars, the designer clothes. But does that truly equate to wealth? Today, we're breaking down 10 levels of financial freedom that give you a much clearer roadmap.
Absolutely. Let's kick things off with a story that really illustrates this point. I was chatting with a friend who just started a business selling these incredible, custom-designed sneakers, the kind that make heads turn.
Oh, I know the type. Instant street cred.
Exactly. So I saw him wearing an amazing prototype pair, and naturally, I had to ask, how much would these sell for?
And knowing your friend, I bet the answer wasn't cheap.
You got it. He told me we'd probably price them around 15,000 to 20,000 rupees for limited editions online. Now, my immediate thought was, what's the actual cost to make them?
Because that's where the real business insight lies, right?
Precisely. He explained he buys high-quality, plain base sneakers in bulk for about 1,000 to 1,500 rupees a pair. Then he adds his unique designs. So you have a base cost of maybe 1,500 rupees, plus some design and marketing, selling for 15,000 to 20,000 rupees. That's a massive profit margin.
Significant. He's building a profitable business.
Right. But here's the kicker. When I asked who buys these expensive sneakers, he said mostly young adults, aged 18 to 30. And a lot of people in that age group are still financially dependent or just starting out. They're often asking parents for money to keep up appearances, the latest gadgets, trendy clothes, or even car rentals.
This highlights the core problem. Their focus is on appearing rich, not on becoming truly wealthy. The person selling the 15,000 rupee sneakers is accumulating wealth, but the buyer might just be sinking deeper into dependence. It's about perception versus reality.
And that's why understanding these levels is so crucial. It's okay to enjoy what you earn, but first build that solid foundation. Let's break down these 10 steps to genuine financial freedom.
Think of it as a ladder. You need to climb each rung to reach the top.
Let's start at the very bottom. 1. The dependency stage, the pocket money phase.
This is square one. You're relying entirely on others, parents, guardians, even loans, for your basic needs. If you're not generating your own income, you're here. The goal? Learn a skill, start earning, and move past this as quickly as possible. And please avoid those get-rich-quick schemes. They're almost always designed to make someone else rich, not you.
2. The survival stage, the paycheck-to-paycheck grind.
You're earning, which is fantastic, but every rupee that comes in goes straight out the door. You're covering rent, food, bills, maybe student loan payments. There's little to no money left over, and any unexpected expense can throw you into a crisis. It's a constant tightrope walk.
3. The stability stage, the building your foundation phase.
This is where things start to shift. Your income now comfortably covers your expenses, and crucially, you're consistently saving at least 20% of your income every month. Plus, you've started building an emergency fund, money set aside for the unexpected, like a car repair or a medical bill, ideally covering 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses.
4. The security stage, the peace of mind level.
Now you're not just stable, you're truly financially secure. If you lost your job today, you wouldn't panic. You've got an emergency fund covering at least 1 to 2 years of your annual expenses. You're also able to save 50% or more of your income consistently, which is a testament to excellent financial discipline. On top of that, you might have small income-generating assets, like investments, that provide a little extra cash flow.
5. The independence stage, the financial freedom milestone, FIRE.
This is the game changer, financial independence, retire early, or FIRE. It means your investments generate enough passive income to cover all your living expenses, so you could stop working if you chose to. To find your FIRE number, calculate your annual expenses and multiply that by 25. This is the amount you need invested. The idea is you can safely withdraw about 4% of that total each year without depleting your principal.
6. The full freedom stage, the unrestricted life level.
Stepping up from independence, here you have such significant wealth that you can truly live an unrestricted life. You can live anywhere, travel spontaneously, and spend on experiences without checking your budget. This usually requires at least double your FIRE number. You have a surplus of wealth and your investments are growing so much that personal spending barely makes a dent.
7. The abundance stage, the legacy building level.
This is the pinnacle. Abundance means you have far more money than you could ever spend in your lifetime. You likely own multiple properties, have a vast and diverse investment portfolio, and your wealth is designed to last for generations. You're typically looking at 4 times or more of your FIRE number. At this point, your focus often shifts towards legacy, philanthropy, and large-scale impact.
8. The continuous learning stage, the knowledge is power principle.
Reaching any of these levels requires ongoing effort. Financial freedom isn't a set-it-and-forget-it task. Always stay curious and keep learning about personal finance, investment strategies, and economic shifts. The more informed you are, the better decisions you'll make to grow and protect your wealth.
9. The wealth protection stage, the fortress building imperative.
As you accumulate wealth, protecting it becomes paramount. This means having robust insurance, health, life, property to shield against major financial setbacks. It also involves estate planning to ensure your assets are handled according to your wishes. And crucial for everyone, diversify your investments across different areas to minimize risk. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
10. The purposeful contribution stage, the impact beyond self-pursuit.
Finally, true financial freedom often brings a powerful desire to contribute beyond personal gain. Once your own needs and aspirations are met, consider how you can use your resources, time, money, knowledge, to help others, support causes you care about, or drive positive change in the world. This not only benefits society, but often brings the deepest sense of fulfillment.
Wrapping up.
So there you have it, 10 levels of wealth, from depending on others to creating a lasting legacy. It's a journey, not a sprint, and each step you take moves you closer to true financial freedom.
What stage are you currently on? And what's your next financial goal? We'd love to hear your thoughts and any tips you have for our listeners. Share them in the comments on our YouTube channel.
That's all for this episode of The Wealth Blueprint. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, focus on becoming rich, not just looking rich.
Until next time, keep building your blueprint.
If you enjoyed what you heard, show some love with a like and subscribe. It's the best way to say thank you and keep this journey going. Sending you all my best